Hello and welcome back to Transports Fever 2, the UK modded series. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video, and today we start out at the lumberyard, which we have been working on for the past couple of videos. Well, more specifically, we worked on this particular section last video, and then the video before we were working more on the planks part of it, the sawmill. I suppose that is what you could call this. This would be the lumberyard. Then you'd have the sawmill up in the other place, I suppose. I'm still not sure where in the chain to actually put these, but anyway, that doesn't really matter. What does matter is the fact that we have a train coming in backwards to pick up all of this lumber which has been overflowing for a very long time on this map. So, looking at the comments after the last video, somebody, now I do apologise if I have got the name wrong, but I think it was Stanley McFadden. I do apologise if I've got the name wrong, if it is either pronounced wrong, or I've misread it, or I've got the completely wrong person. But the person who said this, I do appreciate it very much, gave a suggestion and said, why don't I loop this line so we'll have it going in a loop, therefore trains do not have to wait. That is a really good idea. So in this video, that is exactly what I'm going to do. In fact, I'm going to spend this video working only on the forest. We're going to loop the line, we're going to redo the station, we are going to redo the forest, make sure everything is, I would say, better represented, more realistic, and then see if it does indeed improve the effectiveness and efficiency. It really should, thinking about it. So if you want to see that, make sure you stay tuned, and if you do enjoy these videos, please do click on the like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave comments just like Stanley or anybody else who has been leaving comments. I really do appreciate them. I may not respond to all of them, but I do most certainly read all of them. All that said and done, let's get started and let's redesign this entire area. Okay, so there are a few things that need to be done here. First off, we have to think of the loop. What is the loop going to be? Also, if I just bring this back, you can see that, yes, I don't care about that at the moment. We have a lot of wood here being piled up, with these only being able to take 168 per shot. It does mean that, and this is the weighting that we're going to avoid, it does mean that we have way more wood being produced, which means that this could be working at such a faster rate, which would then involve me working a little bit more on this. Oh yes, I did this in the last video too. Yes, this was quite nice. This is all going to change. That is the sawmill. I would have thought this is a sawmill. This is just works out to be the forest. So we are going to demolish that bit. We have a production of 2,400. We shall probably have to create another industry to really work on this, but also we are going to have to, even if we go at 10 miles per hour, yep, we are going to have to do something over here with the speeds of the train. How fast can we take them? Now, if they can manage 25 around these corners, that is going to be pretty good. So we need to look at that. For that, I'm going to demolish this to start with. Now, we are fairly low here, but that does not really matter. This is going to be the tighter radius, so as long as this one can be 25, which is there, we should be okay. We also need to make sure yes, we must ensure that this does not this does not loop. Actually, what if we did it this way? The tightest loop that is the tightest loop we can do in this direction. We could loop it this way and out there overall if we wanted to. Of course, we are sort of going to end up causing ourselves problems. So we have two options here. That is one option. That's a pretty, I was going to say, however I was managing to do that, that's a really tight radius curve right there. Now that is our first option. And then we have the trains come in through here and then into each lane. Obviously the two lanes we currently have. So we split it there, run alongside here and then round. That is one option. And I think that is quite a valid option. Because what that would do is that prevents us using too much of this farmland. So I'm actually going to take that as our option. Then what we need to do is we need to have a new industry place, just a basic freestyle industry that has an output of 2,400. We'll have an output of 2,400. Now I am just going to make this a specific size so that I can see it. Just going to place it there so that I can see that, and then I'm going to demolish this one. There we go. This should now take over very, very quickly. So we'll have a quick, or we'll have a bit of a lull, followed by this thing taking over. Hopefully. That's hopefully that should happen. So at the moment the transport is showing nothing, but we should see that transport number increase as this happens, or this keeps going. Now, what that gives us is it gives us this opening over here, and I'm going to make use of that opening by splitting the line just here, and we're going to go 40 miles per hour. Apparently these do 50. I doubt that 50 is going to work. I'd like to do 40 miles per hour, please. 38, 39, 40, there it is. And we should be able to, theoretically, if I go ahead and... that has worked relatively well. Yes, that has worked relatively well. Although, is it going to let... now, why does it say too much curvature now? Interesting. I was wondering why it's managed to do that. 28, that's better. Say 25 miles per hour. And we want a 180 degree turn, which is perfect. How should we do this? That remains flat, which is no good. Actually, if we've kept it flat, then we could have... no. Let's lift it. There we go. Okay, back to 40. Now there is something that I need to do here, which is going to be think brain. From here, gets rid of this bit, go again at 25, because this is just going, as you can see, it's just going a little bit too high up. So what I've got to do is that. So if I do that to it and then do the remainder of that turn, in fact, if I try and make that as tight as possible, but now it is going to try to do that. There we go. That is almost perfect. Almost perfect is not good enough. Well, I mean, probably is almost good enough. But I'm just going to attempt this. No, the other one was better. So this may be what I need to do. There we go. I shall put a sign here. I need to put a sign up saying, yes, 25 miles per hour. There you go. And then I should make all of that 25. Then what we need to do is we need another 25 mile per hour one to go into... how are we going to do this? I'll do that. And then, oh dear. You can do this. There we go. Wait a minute, wait a minute. You can do this and do this really well. That's 24. Come on. No, there has to be one that does this without too much curvature. There it is. Job done. It's a Y junction. Why? Just because I can. Pun not intended. Right, so this will eventually become a bridge because, well, that is going to end up a main road. Or actually, that is going to end up a road, but I genuinely think this entire road will, this network will change. There will be a bypass here. So, once we've done that, we can go back to the 40. And I need to essentially join this up there. There we go. I'm not entirely happy with that. I'll be honest. I need a better approach. So we are going to go straight like this, and then peel in at the 40 that we want to be peeling in at, which means that that signal is going to currently move back to here, here, here. Isn't that where the signal used to be? Just last video. I feel like that may be where the signal was in the last video. Right. So that is our new... Yeah, that is our new loop. So let's get the trains running on said loop. And the only way we are going to be able to do that is we need to look at queuing trains here. Yes, we need to look at queuing trains. So we're going to queue a train there. And the other place we could queue a train will be... So we've come off the loop. So we could queue a train right here, where we'll have a crossing. Where would that road go? I don't know. So we could queue a train there, and then we've got our exits out this way. where the crossing could become much further up. But we shall have to see. Okay. Adjustment to said line. We are going to manage the line. Croydon Sawmill. Then please come past. Well, that signal may disappear in the future. This one shan't. There we go. That is our new setup. Okay, so first off, let's see this loop working. The second thing I shall do, and I am going to do this now, is can I select all? No. No, and no, and no, no. Interesting. Well, that's working on the loop. How do I put the cranes up again? Crane. Is it not in here somewhere? That looks different. Why is that like that? Did I not have the cranes in here somewhere? Where I could place them on the... Oh yes, I forgot about this asset builder. Warehouses, that is going to be for the future. I'm sure I had a crane somewhere in here. What's this, all of this? Oh. I see. Please do not crash the game. Thank you. Let's just select quick fit starts with. Quick fit can't crash the game. In fact, these cannot crash the game either. Oh, correction, they can. We have had it happen. There it is. British Yard cranes. Was this the one I wanted? I am not sure. I am not sure at all. But it sort of just makes sense to have these cranes. So what I need to do is, let's get these cranes ready. So I need to set these up so that we've got something that looks fairly realistic on here, or I say fairly realistic. That is probably more realistic than this. So let me set this one up first. And I'll probably swap these around. So we'll go ahead and... Now the problem is how far apart to place them. That is going to be the difficulty in this. Does that look even? Roughly. This is a little difficult to place these apart evenly. How am I going to do this? Am I just going to have to sit there counting? Can I not place an array of objects? No. No, I cannot. Stone grey, sure. How do I do this? How do I do this? Okay, there is a way to do it. There is a way I'm thinking, but I'm not sure if it will work the way I want it to. And it's probably too much effort to do that. But what I could do is I'm just looking at the way these textures are. Okay, I can do this. Just look at the textures. So we've got these marks there, 1, 2. We shall put them in between every 2 of those. So there's 1. So we'll keep that one clear, then we'll put it here. Then we'll keep this one clear, then we'll put it here. And the next issue is, of course, the distance from the marker. So then, oh wait, well that's pants, because we've got that clear. Okay, well then I guess the next one shall go on this. Keep that one clear, and then this is, then we have that, keep that clear, and then we have that, then we have, keep that clear, and in the middle now, I think I see how I'm doing this. Keep that clear, and in the middle, that's clear, and then on this, that's clear, and then on this, that's clear, and then on this, that's clear, and then in the middle, right? I think so. That's clear, and then in the middle, that's clear, and then in the middle, that's clear, and then on this one, it's sort of working. That's clear, and then on this one, and then we do not need this at the end. So now we actually have some sort of cranes. Yeah, we have that. What I shall then do is we need to, now odds are that this is not going to be a thing, so we shall have to do some sort of configuration here and say, look, you go away, you go away, and then just temporarily I need this to be reconnected with, I'm just going to connect it just here with that. So that is just a temporary connection coming up. The reason being is that we need to do a little bit of work here. So we'll go terrain tools and press the wrong button there. 0, there we go. That is the button I wanted. I'm just going to smooth all this out. So we're just going to lift this on this side. There we go. So that it is a bit closer to, no, it needs to be closer to this. I suppose that is somewhat better. There we go. Now with the amount of freight coming in and out of this, what I am going to do is add, is it just going to be logs? Nope. Oh no, please don't crash. What did it try to do? Oh, it's tried to pick that up again. I need to figure something else out with all of that. No, none of that. No. Dockyard warehouse. That's a bit too modern. Oh, it says modern station assets. Old British ones. Supermarkets. Yes, do we want supermarkets? No, I do not. I would like... What would I like? Hello. That would also be interesting. to stick a few bolster wagons in on the middle, on this middle one, with logs on it, random. I mean, that would be quite interesting. So for now, this middle line is no longer in use, but we have these. I think that is pretty cool. And indeed, I should probably do that on the other side too. There we go. Got another train just waiting to go. Or something that might need a locomotive or something along those lines. You could probably do another one just here. But let's see. Now this centre section probably needs to be reworked. So what I'm going to do is, first off, we shall erase assets. But I keep pressing that button. That's the key I want. But not as a very strong, not at a high strength. Okay, a bit higher strength than that. So it just leaves just a little bit. I mean, it got rid of most of it anyway, so I suppose I should probably just wipe it. There we go. So that is now gone. So that area is now clear. From there, what I could do is flatten this entire inside area, which would be interesting. That's the bit that I'm not keen on. See that? That there. Very much not keen on that lump. I shall have to look into it. Yes, I shall have to look into that. What I'm then going to do is paint all of these with soil. And we shall start by painting it all. All of this area. Of course, it isn't just going to remain soil like this, but there's a reason for it. There we go. And then I shall add some gravel, and the gravel shall be far less, but just in this area. Not that area, that was a mistake. That was a lot of gravel. That was actually that's a lot of gravel being put down. Just looking at that. This is better gravel for it. There we go. Like that. I'm just going to mix this all together a little. I'll put the soil back in a moment. Soil. Back to that. That's going to be this area here. Okay. Focus a little bit more on this side. There we go. Good. Good, good. then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put let's put some houses. What on earth? Why is this? Yeah, that is not the house I want. Nor is that the house I'm after. Nor that. More like a shed-like house. Do we have shed-like houses? Greenhouse? No. Okay, let's have a look in... Let's have a look somewhere. Here we go. That's it. These sorts of things. Perhaps not made... There we go. That sort of stuff. So we're going to put a few of these just around here. One to probably hide this one. But I'm just going to put a few. Like that. Some basic stuff. I could. I think this could work. There's also a high chance this is not going to work. How close does that get? It is really close, but I think I can make it work. Because if I were to... No. There we go. Just do that. Let's make it slightly bigger. Might just fit. I can just place... oops. Just place a couple here. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. That looks fairly good. That does look fairly good there. Although that, yeah. You see the problem I am having with this section of track. I'm not happy with this section of track whatsoever. I have to rebuild it. No. You are staying flat. There you go. And then, yeah, if you have a problem there, I'll keep you flat through this section too. And then you can go and do your 25 mile per hour turn. That's better. It's a lot better. Okay. And of course, because I've done that, yep, that is going to have to change. This is going to have to change, and the new signal has to go in, which is, ironically, I selected this signal intentionally to stop the trains from going in the wrong direction, and then subsequently removed that signal, saying I was going to remove the other signal. So there we go. It's close. This is close. tell you what I shall do. What I shall do is go to my tools, select. Is it that one? Is that the one I want? I suppose it is. Drop is a meter. No, actually, that isn't the one. What I want to do. So I shall select from. Well, that's done. That's gone and messed up. Oh well, that is really annoying. That is really annoying because. Oh, there it goes. It figured itself out. Right, what shall I do here? What else could I put in? Ah, it has gone and messed up because you can see how everything is now lagging. This mod is a great mod, but it does have its issues. It really does at points. Right. I'm going to see if I can continue with what I was trying to do, which is I want to put some assets down. It's going to be none of this, none of these, none of these. Anything here? An engine shed. I forgot about this. I need to replace a few things with a proper engine shed. What are you? Is that a water tower? Britannia Bridge. Okay. An ash plant. That isn't what we want. A coaling tower. That isn't what we want. A gate? No. Platform spikes? No. Steps? Oh, I did need steps for something. Crossover? Yeah, not yet. What I am after, I cannot find. But I know I have it. Ooh, what about any of this? Industrial mill. Yeah, that isn't going to do it. That shed, perhaps not. No. Ooh, dairy farm. Lovely. A bomb? A barn. Where could it be? Where, oh where could it be? None of these. Any of these? No. No, none of these. No. Is it even here? It must be. It is an asset. I wonder if I just do this and type in logs. Oh, it keeps doing that. It keeps selecting that mod, and that mod is not very happy with what's on earth. No, I don't want that. Yeah, I need to do something about this. Right. I shall just have to find it manually. So please bear with me whilst I look around. Any of these? No. These? No. These? No. 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 Ah, here we go. JK cargo. Yes. But not boxes. No, I want... Wasn't there something that did? This isn't that one then. Any of these? No. Although these buildings work. These buildings definitely work. There you go. Starting to make it look more like, yes, we have a lot of stuff here. That looks like coal. That is coal. Could put coal stuff. Ah, clever. Very, very clever. And we did want, I did say I wanted a building, some sort of, yeah, here we go. This is the kind of building I was after. Something that is not really connected to the station, but yeah, these sorts of buildings. Here we go. But you would just have it in the area. So perhaps for people to be taking a break in, or you know, what have you. There we go. So we shall have one of those buildings, and we shall have one of. Should we put one of these buildings in somewhere? I don't know. Let's just put one of these buildings in over here. Can I just connect it up to make it all look like one big building? That doesn't really work. Put that building here, I guess. Let's put that building about here. There we go. Okay. That is good. Let's go ahead and see what else I'm after. Anything here? No. 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 Could it be here? No. And it isn't any of this, is it? No. 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 A lighthouse? Is that worth putting it there? No. No. Aha! Got it. It's that one. There we go. And this is what I wanted. After all of that. After all of that. This is what I was after. Not small ones. Let's see. I'll sort this out a little bit better in a moment, but I'm just going to place some randomly in some places, essentially ready to be moved. So these are all. So obviously this is now starting to look much more like an actual forest lumberyard, and that is the point. That is what I was trying to get to, and the point I was trying to make. Go ahead and do that there and there, and we'll have, I guess, some at that angle. There we go. That looks pretty good. We could have them a little bit higher up, like so. Is that hovering or is that roughly seated? Let's do 0.3. There we go. And even here, I guess we could put these sideways on these, saying that these were placed there for ease of access or something, I don't know. Whilst this slot placed, oops, put that down, there we go. Not quite straight. That's starting to look much, much better. That is what I was trying to get to in the first place. So I'm glad I finally managed to get to that. It did take far longer than I wanted it to, but now we're starting to really see that this does look much more like a lumberyard. Okay, so what I then need to do is figure out where I'm going to put the trees back in to finish this all off. Is there anything else I could do? Put planks down here now, because that isn't a thing that we've done. None of these really make sense. It's just this. These are the only things that would make sense in any which way. Probably place a few of these like this, though. There we go. That could work. Perfect. What I am going to do is I'm actually going to get rid of those 3. Keep it more like that, and then perhaps put some of the trees back in the area, as I said. Trees. Here we go. Oak. Shingle oak. Why is that? What has gone on there? I have no idea. That wasn't very good. That wasn't very good either. Come on. Okay, if you want to be like that, we'll place individual trees then. I'm not sure what is going on. Will you do... There you go, you want to be placed down. So yours is certainly working. And then I guess we should probably start placing trees back down in this area. Like so. Perhaps this is part of the bugs with the new version of Transports Fever 2. Yep, oh no, there they go. They're placing now. Oh, I don't know what's happened. I have no idea whatsoever. There we go. So those trees are back in place. That is all looking pretty good. That tree needs to go. That tree needs to go. These 2 trees need to go. That is a lot better. Now it's just this bit here. Should we put the trees back here? I have no idea. But I tell you what, the realism here is certainly getting there. Very, very much so. And how is the transport? No, appalling. But I'm just looking at the fact that, okay, we have trains just sort of queuing up here, which is obviously a problem. So we need to perhaps look... We need to look at that in the next video, I think. But for now, this is a reasonable... What do you say? A reasonable loop here. So we'll go ahead and start that up, and I shall start doing my outro. So let me just get a decent angle for this. There we go. No, there is something I need to do. Let's pause that. Gets rid of you and gets rid of you. You should not be there, nor should you. The bushes, yeah, that's fine. There we go. Is that better? That is substantially better. Oh, autosave. Good. Good, good, good. That tells me it is certainly time to end this video. So, I shall wait for the autosave to finish, then do my outro. Come on. Anytime now. Maybe? Is this telling me I need a new processor? I have no idea. Or that I've put way too many mods on. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transports Fever 2, the UK modded series. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think. Do you think that this is looking somewhat realistic? It isn't going to be perfect, but I think this looks somewhat realistic. So yes, I think a decent job overall. Do let me know in the comments box below. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon at www.patreon.com/ECGadget. Your support would be massively appreciated. It would really help me out. And also, you can find me on social media at ECGadget LP for both Twitter and Instagram. Lastly, you can find my Discord server. Link to that is in the description box below, so do go check that out if you wish to join that bit. That is all from me, and I shall see you next time in Transports Fever 2, the UK modded series, where I may do that other bit, or I may move on to something else and just see if this perhaps sorts itself out in time. But whatever I do, make sure you stay tuned